Our Friday night MLB The Show 24.
Okay, just a second.
Off. It's a beautiful night in Pittsburgh. Here at PNC Park, home of the Pittsburgh Pirates. We get to watch Paul Skeens get the start for the Pirates against Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor and the New York Mets. Should be a fun night for baseball coming up here on Let's Talk Sports. Now there's Paul Skeens on the mound. 9 games. He's 4-0, 52 innings pitched, 2.08 ERA. He has been off to a solid start in that Pittsburgh Pirates starting rotation. Well, take a look at the starting lineup in this one for the New York Mets as Lindor takes one outside. We'll take a look at the lineup here in this one for the Mets. Leading things off at shortstop is Francisco Lindor. Batting second is the left fielder Brandon Nimmo. Batting third is the DH JD Martinez. Hitting cleanup at first base Pete Alonso. DJ Stewart bats fifth and right. Batting sixth is the catcher Francisco Alvarez. Jose Iglesias, the veteran middle infielder, bats seventh. He's at third. Jeff McNeil bats eighth at second. And Harrison Bader batting ninth. He's the center fielder. Take a look at the defense around the horn in this one for the Pittsburgh Pirates. First base, Rowdy Tellez. Second base is Nick Gonzalez. Third base, Brian Hayes. Shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. In the outfield from left to right, Jack Sawinski's in left. Michael Taylor's in center. Josh Palacios in right. And you can see Yasmani Grandal out right there with the catcher's gear on. He's ready to go. And just like that, first pitch to Lindor, outside, ball one.
Yeehaw! 1-1.
There's a strike. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Paul Skeens, the first-round pick by the Pirates last year, out of LSU, gives up a base hit to Lindor to start things off. He may find his way over at second. And just like that, that is the first hit of the ball game. First hit of the ball game, and it goes to Francisco Lindor, a leadoff double. So that will bring in Brandon Nimmo. He signed a big contract, I think, either last offseason or the offseason before, with Steve Cohen and the Mets. They're hoping Pete Alonso, who's up next, does the same thing. There's one down the line. That's a foul ball. Count is 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kind of losing my voice a little bit. I was doing some karaoke earlier today. Nimmo hits one in the right. Palacios is there. Lindor will go to third. And the Mets have a runner 90 feet away from scoring with JD Martinez up next. Did I say Pete Alonso was up hitting third? I meant to say JD Martinez. Either way, JD Martinez is up. I did a franchise series with the Mets earlier this year, and he did pretty well for me in that simulation, in that franchise series that I did. There goes one down the line. That is a foul ball. Count is still 0-2. And Martinez has gone on strikes, 2 outs. First strikeout for the rookie, Paul Skeens.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 outs now. Here is Pete Alonso. Every home run he hits, $1,000 goes to his animal charity that he's done, or that he has going on this year. So far, he's got 18 homers, so $18,000 have been donated to his charity. So 18 different pitchers this year donated to Pete Alonso's charity.
1-2.
Count is 1-2 to Pete Alonso. Runner at third. 2 outs for the Mets. Here's the pitch from Skeens. Got him on a slider, and the top of the first comes to a close. Back-to-back strikeouts for Paul Skeens in the top of the first. The Pirates coming to bat against Luis Severino when we return. There's Luis Severino on the mound, former Yankee. Signed a one-year deal, I believe, with the Mets. I believe it was a one-year deal. One-year deal, two-year deal, I don't know. But what I do know is the starting lineup for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that is Josh Palacios is the leadoff hitter. He's in right. Batting second is the DH, Brian Reynolds. Hitting third is the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz. Rowdy Tellez hits cleanup at first. Nick Gonzalez bats fifth at second. Jack Suwinski bats sixth. He's in left field. Then it's Brian Hayes in the number 7 spot. He's at third. Yasmani Grandal, the veteran catcher, bats eighth. And the veteran center fielder, Michael Taylor, bats in the number 9 spot. Take a look at the defense around the horn for the Mets. Pete Alonso's at first, second base Jeff McNeil, third base Iglesias, shortstop Francisco Lindor. In the outfield from left to right, Brandon Nimmo's, and left center fielders Harrison Bader, DJ Stewart's in right, and Francisco Alvarez. Already being compared to with Mike Piazza behind the plate. With Luis Severino on the mound. There's a fly ball to the left. Catch is made. And that is the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. Beautiful evening to call a baseball game. Doing a little YouTube stream. Have some people come in. Evening to call a baseball game. Have some people come in and probably talk baseball with me. Maybe even talk some sports with me. Doesn't have to be baseball.
Ball. Hey, ha.
2 balls, 1 strike. Brian Reynolds up next.
3-1.
Takes the circle change. Ball 3.
Ball 4. Runner, take your base.
And a 1-out walk has been issued to Brian Reynolds. Here is O'Neill Cruz. Pickoff throw to first, and Reynolds goes back safely.
That's a ball.
That's outside, ball 1. First pitch to O'Neill Cruz. My apologies, wasn't really paying attention there.
2-0.
That is down the line. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Luis Severino, former Yankee, moving his way from the Bronx to the Queens. I think our last simulation game we did with the Mets, it was our Subway Series game against the Yankees. And Severino, dude, he was lights out in that game. Like, he blanked the Yankees' bats in that game. There's a grounder to third, Iglesias. There's 1. However, that's all they're getting.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
They just get the force out. Over at second. And that is going to bring in the one and only Rowdy Tellez. Runner at first for Pittsburgh with 2 outs. There's a strike. Count is 0-1. There's a grounder to Lindor. Throw to first. Got him. So the Pirates leave a runner on. We go to the second inning here in Pittsburgh. No score. Scoreless first inning here at PNC Park, home of the Pittsburgh Pirates since 2001. 2001, there were a lot of ballparks that were
Ball.
newer at the time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to think of all the ballparks that were built around that time. I think Miller Park, his first season was also 2001. Minute Maid Park, I think, was built in either 2000 nor 2001, one of those 2 years. I don't remember. There's a pop-up to Grandal behind the plate. And DJ Stewart becomes out number 1. Here's Francisco Alvarez. Already being compared to Mike Piazza.
Outside. That's a ball.
I feel like every Mets catcher since 2005 has been compared to with Mike Piazza. Doesn't matter who it is. There's a pop-up to Rowdy Tellez. That's out number 2.
Batting 7, the third base.
A pop-up to the catcher, and then a pop-up to the first inning so far here in the second. There's been the action going on so far. Here's Jose Iglesias.
Wood.
He's been all over Major League Baseball, seems like. He's been with the Red Sox. He's been a Tiger. He's been with the Reds, the Orioles, the Rockies. He's been on quite a bit of teams. There's a fly ball to right. Catch made by Palacios, and we go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Nick Gonzalez, Jack Suwinski, and Brian Hayes all due up for the Pittsburgh Pirates against Luis Severino. It's our Friday night MLB The Show simulation game of the week. New York Mets, Pittsburgh Pirates. You guys know PNC Park, probably one of the best stadiums in baseball. One of the best ballparks in baseball. Citi Field, home of the Mets. We already did a game at Citi Field. There's a strikeout for Luis Severino to start off the second. That's his first strikeout of the evening. And now bring in Jack Suwinski, hitting 180 heading into this series against the Mets in real life. There's a strike, 0-2.
One, two.
That is a base hit to left, and that's the first hit of the ball game for the Pittsburgh Pirates. A base hit for Jack Suwinski into left field, and that will bring in Brian Hayes hitting 234. Mets will look for a double play to probably get out of this inning.
Ball, that's up.
That's up by ball 1. Brian Hayes, a top prospect when he was called up back in 2020, I believe. I think it was when he was called up. Either way, he's been with the Pirates now for a while. Hasn't really turned out to be anything special, in my opinion, just yet. But, you know,
2-2.
doesn't mean he's not going to be a bad player for the rest of his career. No, not at all, but just got to see a little bit more out of him. Nothing. 2-2.
That's the ball.
He worked the count full.
You got to put count.
Maybe this is my chance where Brian Hayes kind of shuts me up a little bit. An umpire calls strike 3.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
That was nowhere near the strike zone. That was... If I'm Derek Shelton, the Pirates manager, I'm absolutely fuming. Got to be a little bit, angry with that call there. Brian Hayes, I know I wouldn't be happy. That's a strike to Grandal. Count is 0-1. Don't know what that ump was thinking. Calling that strike, or calling that a strike when it was clearly a ball. There's one ball, one strike during the Brian Hayes at bat. It's unbelievable. 2 balls, 1 strike. And now somebody in my chat's probably going to be like, that's it. We got to bring in the We got to bring in the robot umpires, even though that'll never happen.
That's a ball. Count is full.
Count is full once again. This time with Yasmani Grandal at the plate, runner at first for the Pirates. Then he calls that ball 4. So why couldn't he do the same with
The center fielder, Michael.
Brian Hayes? Don't understand it. Really don't. So I'll bring in Michael Taylor. Pirates have runners at first and second.
Ball.
That's outside, ball 1.
1-0. That missed. That's a ball.
Ball 3 to Michael Taylor, former Washington National. Also spent some time with the Twins and the Royals. There is a strike. Count is 3-1. Severino finding the strike zone again. Counts full once more. That is a base hit. And the score, Sawinski. 1-0 Pirates. Michael Taylor picks up the first RBI of the night. And now bring in Josh Palacios, 0 for 1. That's popped up. Fouled off, counts 0-1. Scores now 1-0 Buccos. And this one's going in the right. Back at the wall. It is off the wall. A second run scores. Here comes a third. 3 runs have now scored for the Pirates in the second. A 2-run triple for Josh Palacios makes it 3-0 Pirates here in the second. 2-run triple following up the RBI single for Michael Taylor. Here's Brian Reynolds. That's taking strike 1. Got to take a look at that play again. The triple for Palacios. I almost thought for a second Stewart was either going to make the catch or that was going to be gone. But DJ Stewart able to play it or to keep it in the stands or in the outfield. Nice hustle by Josh Palacios to go over to third. And able to score 2 more runs for this ball club to make it 3-0. Ryan Reynolds hoping to make it 4-0 or at least 5-0. Here comes the 0-2.
Nope. Ball.
That is outside ball one. Up high ball one, I should say. Up high and outside. There we go.
Ball.
That one is low and outside, ball two. We saw one high and outside, and we saw one low and outside. Up the middle. Base hit. That's going to score Palacios. It's 4-0. Pirates starting up a 2-out rally against Luis Severino. And now bring in O'Neal Cruz. Line caught by Lindor, 2 in the inning. We played 2 full here in Pittsburgh. 4 runs come across the plate on 4 hits.
The second baseman.
We go to the third. 4-0 Pirates. Scores 4-0 Pirates as we head to the top of the third. Paul Skeens back on the mound. He's got to be feeling pretty happy about himself. The offense scored him 4 runs. That is a shot down the line, and it is foul.
One and two.
Count is now 1-2. Jeff McNeil at the plate. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off once more.
Ball.
Count is now 2-2.
He's out.
Grounder to third.
Batting ninth.
1 away.
The center fielder, number 44, Harrison Bader.
1 out now. Here's Harrison Bader.
Heck.
Lays down a bunt. Count is 0-1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Fly ball to left. 2 outs. 2 outs now. Here is Francisco Lindor.
1-0. Heck.
There is a strike. 1-1. Punts it foul, counts 1-2. Lindor had that double back in the first inning. That's been the only hit so far for the Mets.
Outside.
That's outside, 2-2.
Count is full.
Counts full, 3-2. That's off the glove of Hayes. No throw to first, and Lindor is on first base for the second time today. And they're going to rule that an infield single. Count is 0-1.
Ball. 1-2. Ball outside. Full count.
Count is full, 3-2. Nemo keeping the at-bat going. And Paul Skeens is finishing it. As he picks up his third strikeout of the night, we go to the bottom of inning number 3 here at PNC Park. The score is 4-0 Pirates. Rowdy Tellez leads things off.
Nope. Ball.
That's outside, ball 1 to Rowdy Tellez. Grounded out to short, to the shortstop, Francisco Lindor, his first time up. There's one outside, 2-1.
No, that missed. 3-1. Hit. Full count.
Working the count full, 3-2.
Red.
2 outs now here in the third. Or 1 out in the third, excuse me.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
So I'll bring in Nick Gonzalez, 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up.
That's the ball. 1 ball. No
Slider taken, ball 1.
strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a good time to mention, the other day I was watching this podcast. It was called Gaming Nights and Good Times. And I'll admit, it's a pretty nice podcast to watch, My good friend Riz Daddy 1090, there's a base hit in the right. That was your Gaming Nights and Good Times base hit. Nick Gonzalez with a base hit there. I guess he watches Gaming Nights and Good Times. But pretty much it's a podcast hosted by Riz Daddy 1090. We've got Oceans and Sonic/Rex that are all 3 streamers on Kick and Twitch. Riz and Oceans, they both stream on Twitch. And they both stream on Kick too. And then Kick, Sonic is also mainly just a Kick streamer, but just saying. But yeah, they all host a podcast, and it's pretty funny. It's just 3 guys, talking about streaming, video games. Every once in a while, they'll bring in a special guest every day, such as Young Mills, which was my favorite episode. They did an episode where they interviewed Sonic, which was probably a close second. Their most recent episode has over 100 views, and that's really awesome. So, really trying to help them grow.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
If you guys want to watch Gaming Nights and Good Times, all you got to do, you got to go subscribe to them on YouTube. Make sure to go watch them on Spotify or listen to them on Spotify. They're on, I think, iHeartRadio also. Is that right? And then, who knows, maybe by the time this stream's over, they'll find their way over to iTunes or Apple. There's a fly ball to center. Bader makes the catch. End of 3 here at PNC Park. Score is 4-0 Mets. Or 4-0 Pirates, excuse me. 4-0 Pirates. Mets trail the Pirates 4-0.
the designated hitter.
I'm pretty sure Riz Daddy, who's also a huge Mets fan, I don't know if he's watching or not, but he probably wishes it was 4-0 Mets, but it is 4-0 Pirates. Paul Skeens back on the mound to start off the 4th inning against J.D. Martinez. There's a strike. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another strikeout for Paul Skeens. He collects strikeout number 4.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
As I was saying in the top half of last inning, in the last half inning, just talking about gaming nights and good times, I'll put a link to their YouTube in the description, and then you can also probably find them on Spotify also. And then I think they have a few other social media platforms. I think they're on TikTok, they're on Twitter, they got a Discord, which I'm a part of. Really, really cool. I guess I'm the promoter for Gaming Nights and Good Times. I know you're not supposed to promote other people's streams or other people on your streams, but I don't care. Guys, I'm a radio host. It's what I do. I host stuff. I have to promote stuff. You know what? There's a base hit for Pete Alonso. That's the 3rd hit in this game for the Mets. Yeah, like I said before, yeah, I'm a radio host. You know, I have to promote stuff all the time. I work for a college radio station, so I'm always promoting stuff that's going on at Parkland. You know, I'm always promoting, you know, the music, you know, the bands, you know, anything that's going on at the school. And then I'm also promoting, you know, other stuff, whether it's politics, sports, movies, you know, TV shows, you know, anything.
That's a ball.
Other musicians that, you know, say, for example, we're playing a song by an indie band that's pretty new. That's either really new and, you know, they just dropped their first song. And, you know, I can always go on their website and I can promote not just the song, but the band by saying, it's like, oh, you can get tickets. They're on tour right now in Pittsburgh, for example. You can get tickets now for those of you who live in the Pittsburgh area. You know, make sure to watch, you know, go see this band or that band or something like that.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Tickets are available now. So 2 outs here in the 4th. Runner at first. That'll bring in Francisco Alvarez for the 2nd time tonight. That is hammered into right field. Palacios is back and he makes the catch. Oh my goodness. He hung on to it. And just like that, we're going to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Pirates as we enter the home half of the 4th inning. Nice catch by Josh Palacios. Man, he is doing everything today. He had an RBI triple. He's making plays out there with the glove. You know, if I'm Josh Palacios, I am having a field day today. Literally with the bat and with the glove. We got to take a look at that again. Counts 2-0 to Yasmani Grandal. Nobody cares about Yasmani Grandal. Okay? Anyway, so take a look at this again. Pretty much anything hit the right field because of the scoreboard. I'm not sure if it's going to be gone. I'm not sure if it's going to be caught. But this time it was caught. And it was, without a doubt, a beautiful catch to end the top of the 4th. And now Yasmani Grandal's up with a 2-0 count. That is a base hit taken away by Lindor, most likely. If the throw beats him out, it will. Nice save there by the announcer. A base hit taken away by Lindor. And if the throw gets him, which it does, it is an out number 1. It's the first out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Michael Taylor. He had the first RBI of the game, an RBI single back in the 2nd inning to make it 1-0 Pirates, and then a 2-run triple from Josh Palacios made it 3-0 Pirates.
1-1.
And then Brian Reynolds made it 4-0 Pirates. And it's been 4-0 Pirates since the second inning. Fouled off, count is 1-2. Got him, 2 outs. That is strikeout number 5 for Luis Severino. And here's Josh Palacios. I think I was saying his name wrong. Palacios. I like Palacios better, but Palacios. Josh Palacios, what a game he's having. 2-run triple. Made a nice catch out there in right field with the glove.
Ball, that's high.
Who doesn't love Josh Palacios? There is a grounder to McNeil. And we played 4 full here in PNC Park. Score is still 4-0 Pirates. The 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Mets here at the top of the 5th inning. It's our Friday night MLB The Show 24 simulation game of the week. We got the New York Mets. We got the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got Paul Skeens.
No, that's down. Ball.
Having himself a pretty solid game outing out there on the mound so far. As we enter the 5th inning here against Jose Iglesias, 0 for 1. As I said before, the 7, 8, 9 hitters are due up for New York. Oh, look out. And Iglesias will head to first. Here is Jeff McNeil, followed by Harrison Bader.
McNeil.
Ah! 0-2.
Count is 0-2. And there's strike 3. And now Paul Skeens has his 5th strikeout of the night. Got him on a sinker. See, Paul Skeens, he's got a fastball, slider, sinker, Vulcan change, and a slurve. Vulcan change, huh?
That's a ball. Hee-haw!
Count is 1-2. Harrison Bader.
That's the ball. Low. Ball. Counts full.
That's down the line. Count is still 3-2. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts for Paul Skeens.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Wood. 0-1. That's a ball.
Count is 1-2. Francisco
One ball,
Lindor,
2 strikes.
2 for 2 in this game. Fouled off. Count is 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Here's the 2-2 from Skeens to Lindor. Fastball fouled off. Count is still 2-2. Lindor 2 for 2. He's got a double and an infield single in this one. Fouled once more. We have been live for 41 minutes. Did not mean to take a screenshot, but whatever works. At least I'll have a memory of this game somehow. Well, I can still, go back and watch this game. Whenever. Three strikeouts in a row for Paul Skeens. Bottom of the 5th inning underway. Pirates 4, Mets nothing. 4-0 Pittsburgh as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Luis Severino still out there on the mound. First pitch to Brian Reynolds is a strike.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Sean Manaea and Jake Diekman, 2 veteran lefties, are warming up in the Mets bullpen. Reynolds hits one into right center field. That is down. Base hit. Reynolds on his way to second. A leadoff double to start things off. In the home half of the 5th inning. And that is it for Luis Severino. Sean Manaea heads to the mound. The lefty comes in to face O'Neal Cruz.
1-0.
That is low, ball 1. O'Neal Cruz 0 for 2 in this game. That's taken strike 1.
Hey! 1-2.
A 1-2 on its way.
Hey!
Got him. Got him. 1 out. First out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that'll bring in Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 2. That's up high, ball 1. Kind of fixing my headset. Rowdy Tellez 0 for 2. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded out to short, grounded out, or struck out, and he grounded out to Pete Alonso.
Now back, second baseman.
For out number 2, that will move Brian Reynolds to third. Here's Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 2. He had a single on the 3rd, flies out to right, catch is made by DJ Stewart. We played 5 full here in Pittsburgh, 4-0 Mets, or Pirates. Why do I keep saying 4-0 Mets? 4-0 Pirates. Jesus. Brandon Nimmo leads off for the Mets here in the 6th inning. That is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Kind of losing my voice, and I'm dealing with some allergies today. I don't know what's going on. There's a pop-up to Brian Hayes, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Should have gotten some allergy pills at the store today, but couldn't find any really good ones.
Ball.
But I have a little thing of Tylenol. I hear Tylenol is really good for allergy pills.
Take one. Foul ball.
Actually, I just Googled it, and it says no, it doesn't at all.
Ball.
Tylenol is just for pain, like headaches and back problems and all that stuff.
We got a full count.
And a right that is caught by Palacios, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 away, here's Pete Alonso.
Pete. Ha. 0-1.
A little fly ball to right. A little fly ball to right. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Score is still 4-0 Pirates.
For the Pirates,
Jack Sawitsky leads off for the Buccos here in the 6th, and then it'll be Brian Hayes, Yasmani Grandal, all due up. Some pretty good company right there, if you ask me. Struck him out, one away.
the third baseman, number 13.
Sunday night game of the week. It will be at Yankee Stadium, one of the oldest rivalries and one of the most popular rivalries in all of baseball and all of North American sports. Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time here on Let's Talk Sports. Red Sox Yankees on Let's Talk Sports on Sunday night. Who do you guys think is going to win that game? Will it be the Red Sox? Will it be the Yankees? Not too sure yet. Only one way to find out. Here's Yasmani Grandal. He has walked and grounded out to Lindor in this game so far. That's popped up. Lindor's calling for it. End of 6 here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. DJ Stewart, Francisco Alvarez, and Jose Iglesias all due up for the Mets. They trail the Pirates 4-0. Top of the 7th inning here in PNC Park, home of the Pittsburgh Pirates since 2001. Paul Skeens back on the mound, 101 pitches thrown. There's a pop-up to Brian Hayes. That is out number 1.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
I don't even know if the Pirates have anybody warming up in their bullpen. Paul Skeens, he's been going for quite some time. Maybe they're going to try and get a quality start out of him. There's a strike to Alvarez. Josh Fleming, Martin Perez, two lefties warming up in the Pittsburgh bullpen, assuming that this is Paul Skeens' last inning. I mean, clearly it's got to be.
That's a ball.
104 pitches thrown, and Derek Shelton's got to be feeling pretty comfortable sending him to the mound here in the 7th. Remember back when starting pitchers would actually pitch through the 7th inning? Or actually, like, at a time where starters were expected to go as deep into a game as they could,
Got a full count.
and they wouldn't get taken out after, like, the 5th inning. Count is 3-2 to Alvarez. A little pop up to Tellez. That's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose.
2 outs here in the 7th. It's Jose Iglesias up next. He flew out to right, and he was hit by a pitch.
Ball.
That's outside, ball 1.
Ball. That's down.
Ball 3 to Iglesias.
Hee-haw. Track 2. Count is full.
Count's full, 3-2. Ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that is the end of the night for Paul Skeens. What a job he's had. Great performance so far on the mound. I mean, 3 hits. He allowed 4. Only 3 guys have gotten on base today for the Mets. So now the Pirates bullpen will take care of the rest as they find themselves 7 defensive outs away from a win. Jeff McNeil 0 for 2. Fouls this one off. Count is 0-2. That's a base hit into right field. Over to second is Iglesias. 2-1, 2 out. Is someone making cheese? I smell cheese.
Ball. That's down.
Either way, whatever it is, smells good. My bedroom is like right outside of the kitchen, so I can smell a lot of delicious smells. It's either cheese or vegetables or something. I don't know, but what I do know, Harrison Bader's got a 2-1 count. That's ball 3. That is hammered into left field, back at the wall, it is gone! Harrison Bader puts the Mets on the board. It's 4-3 here in the 7th. There goes one in the right. Palacios comes in, makes the catch. And we go to the home half of the 7th. Time to stretch here at PNC Park. It's now a 4-3 game. Mets also going to their bullpen here in the home half of the 7th. It is Nunez first step out of the New York bullpen. Well, he's coming in relief for Shamanaya. That's right. I would say Mets have already been going to their bullpen. Jake Dinkman and Adcock, I think, is the one on the left there with the beard. Michael Taylor's got an 0-2 count.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Counts 1-2.
2-2.
That's up high, ball 2 to Michael Taylor, excuse me. Got him, strike 3. Mets now trail by a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Harrison Bader with a 3-run homer.
1-0.
That's a pop up to Nunez. 1 away. Or 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brian
2 outs in the 7th. Here's Brian Reynolds. He's 2 for 2 with a walk back in the 1st inning and an RBI single in the 2nd. And a leadoff double in the 5th inning. Misses ball 1.
Low ball.
That is low, ball 2. As you just tuning in, it's now 4-3 Pirates on top. Mets had a 3-run homer
2-2.
in the last half of the inning. They took out Paul Skeens. The Pirates went to their bullpen. They brought in Josh Fleming.
Full count.
He gave up, I believe, a walk and a single, and then Harrison Bader came up, 2-1, 2 out, had a nice home run to left field to make it a 4-3 game.
Outside, ball 4.
And Brian Reynolds walks for the 2nd time tonight.
Up next to the Pirates, the shortstop, O'Neal.
No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Nope, ball.
Fly ball to right. Stewart makes the catch, and we go to the 8th.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 60. Get it.
Dennis Santana comes in relief here in the 8th. Brandon Nimmo leads off, and then it will be J.D. Martinez and Pete Alonso. Aroldis Chapman warming up in the bullpen alongside Holderman. That is a grounder to Cabrian Hayes. 1 away.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah.
There's a strike, 1 and 2.
1 and 2, count.
That's a pop-up. And the Pirates are 4 defensive outs away from winning this game. The Mets are a run, trail by a run. A home run could tie it with Pete Alonso up. Here's a strike, 1. Count as 0-1. 2, Pete Alonso. That is foul. It's 0 and 2.
One and 2.
Kind of wish the second person would stop tuning out of the stream. Right to Cruz. Inning over. Bottom of the 8th inning, here we come. Score is 4-3. Pirates on top. Ty Adcock is up next. Out of the bullpen for the Mets. Little pop-up to McNeil for the first out. Now bring in Nick Gonzalez.
That missed. That's a ball.
That's up high, ball 1. Reed Garrett and Scott both warming up in the Mets bullpen now. A little bullpen check. A bullpen checkup. That's what we should call it, a bullpen checkup.
That's in. Ball.
That misses, ball 2.
Hee-haw! 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1.
That's a ball.
That misses, ball 3.
3-1.
Jack Sawinski on deck. Gonzalez, chopper to McNeil.
Out.
2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Little flare to left, and we are going to the 9th. DJ Stewart, Francisco Alvarez, Jose Iglesias all due up. For the Mets in the 9th, they have to face Aroldis Chapman. In his heyday, he was known as the Cuban Missile.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 45, Aroldis.
And all I have to say is, seeing Aroldis Chapman in a Pirates uniform is very off. You know, it just doesn't really seem, I don't know, it just seems off just because, you know, he was with the Reds for a number of years. So seeing him with the Pirates, you know, which is like the biggest rival for the Reds, kind of weird. Kind of like Aaron Jones going from the Packers to the Vikings, or Saquon going from the Giants to the Eagles. Dude, that's good.
1 and 2 is the count.
I don't understand the thought process with Saquon Barkley when he was like, yeah, I want to go to the Eagles. Pirates 2 outs away from getting the job done. DJ Stewart strikes out, 1 away. DJ Stewart 0 for 4 tonight. Here's Francisco Alvarez. He too's hitless. Strike 1.
0-1.
Dropped the slider right down the middle. That was a really good pitch to hit. Can't catch up with a fastball. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pirates are now 2 outs away from getting the job done.
2-2.
2-2.
Count is full.
Count went from 0-2 to 3-2. With Jose Iglesias on deck. And now they're 1 out away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Here's Jose Iglesias.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Ball 1. Down is 1-0.
Ball.
Ball 2.
2-0. Hee-haw. 2-1's the count.
Down the line. Fouled off. Last chance for the Mets to try and keep things going. Raise the Jolly Roger. The Buccos win it 4-3. Final score here against the Mets, and that's going to wrap it up for our Friday night MLB The Show simulation game of the week. The Pirates take care of business against the Mets. 4-3 your final score. Paul Skeens pitched a pretty solid game. Probably not the best start ever. I mean, he went almost 7 innings. You know, he had a decent amount of strikeouts. I give it a B+. Had a B+ start out there on the mound. The Mets, they didn't really do a whole lot offensively in this game other than that 3-run homer hit by Harrison Bader. Aroldis Chapman, the Cuban missile, comes in and gets the save. And that's going to wrap it up for today's stream. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great rest of your weekend. We will see you on Sunday. For our Sunday night stream of the week, it will be the Red Sox and Yankees. Don't want to miss that one. I'm your man, Josh Wright, signing off. Have a great rest of your night. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Make sure you go check out my good friends over at Gaming Nights and Good Times. Link to their podcast is in the description. And make sure to go follow their Discord as long as my Discord. And also one more thing. If you guys have any ideas for or any requests for games in the future, all you got to do is follow my Discord. You can suggest or request a game there, or you can just let us know in the comments also. Whatever floats your guys' boat. That's all I got. Thank you guys, and I'll